So your family is planning a fun weekend trip to Orlando. They've picked a day to go to the beach and a day to go to a theme park. But they've narrowed it down to 2 theme parks and can't decide which one to visit. So they left it up to you to pick which theme park to visit. So which do you choose? Do you go with Walt Disney World or Universal Studios? As the 2 most visited theme parks in Orlando, it might be hard to choose. So that's where I come in. Today, I'm going to help you choose by offering both pluses and minuses of each park. And by the end of this speech, I hope to influence your choice to pick the most appealing theme park for your vacation. So grab your gear and let's hit the parks. Starting off with ticketing and transportation, the ticketing in both parks is very similar. They both offer vacation plans that include hotel stay, dining, and other purchases. But they also have one main pass that allows you in for 1 day or 2 days. And depending on how big your family is and how much you want to budget, Universal is often more the cheaper side compared to Disney. Both companies also offer fast passes, but Universal offers unlimited fast passes with their Express Pass, while Disney limits their fast passes to 3. Their transportation is also very similar. Each company has their own line of transportation, but no shared transportation. According to Orlando Vacation website published in 2019, since the 2 theme parks are competitors, there is no shared transportation between the Universal parks and the Disney World parks. You can, however, take an independent shuttle to Universal if you're staying at a Disney-owned hotel, and you can get to Disney from a Universal hotel the same way. Both transportation are very similar and easy to use. But since both companies have very similar ideas, there's often a lot of competition. So, moving on to theming and variety of options, both Universal and Disney take their theming very seriously. Although Universal is a little bit smaller, they still offer a lot of theme. So, according to the website Magic Guides, Universal Orlando versus Disney World article published in 2020. Universal is relatively smaller than Disney in acreage, 840 acres. They still make up in attractions. Universal has 2 parks, with a 3rd on the way, 1 water park, and a hotel, while Disney World has 4 parks, 2 water parks, and several hotels. Their theming is very different. While Disney World has a childish playfulness to it, Universal often appeals to the older generations with their thrill-seeking parks. Disney World will always have a very family-oriented feel to it compared to Universal. Although Universal offers some attractions for younger viewers, Disney World is a better family park. Their characters also reflect that too. Universal Orlando has Spider-Man, Simpsons, SpongeBob, Cat in the Hat, Minions, the Madagascar Gang, Scooby-Doo, and other Marvel superheroes at its park. Disney World has its own Disney Pixar characters and the Disney parks, magicguides.com. Both companies are licensed to their own characters, so you probably won't see characters like Harry Potter at Disney World or Mickey Mouse at Universal. Moving on to the most important thing, the attractions. Like I said before, Disney is a more family-oriented park, so there's more rides for the smaller generation, compared to Universal, where there's more thrill-seeking rides. According to Tom Bricker in his article, Walt Disney World versus Universal Orlando, from the Disney Tourist blog, he mentioned several times that height requirements are often implemented throughout the most of Universal and some of Disney. A lot of attractions are eliminated for families by virtue of this height requirement alone. While there are still plenty of attractions that kids can do in Universal Orlando parks, these attractions are not Universal's strong suit, whereas many of Walt Disney's classic attractions are perfectly suitable for kids. Overall, both parks have a lot to offer, compared to immersive lands, yummy food, easy ticketing and transportation, and a couple other things too. But when choosing a theme park, it is very important to consider which will be most fun for your family. So, I explained a little bit about ticketing and transportation, theming and variety, and of course the attractions. I hope you gained a little insight to Orlando's biggest attractions and maybe helped you pick which park strikes your fancy. So, I hope you enjoyed and happy travels.